Hi, I'm CJ, I'm 18, and I'm currently a senior in high school. Next year, I'm going to Columbia College Chicago to study film and become a director. Earlier this year, I wrote a script to enter in a scholarship contest at Columbia for next year, and I won the film division, and it paid for half of my tuition. In high schools today, it's hard for people who are interested in things that are outside of the regular core academic structure to find their way into past education from high school. Especially in the school that I go to, we're very focused on math and science here, and it's hard for people who are interested in creative industries to go out and pursue what they want to do because it's such an uncommon thing. Not very many people are interested in the same things you are, so the amount of classes we have here and just the things that we can provide for students isn't as much for people who are interested in going into things that are off the beaten path. Not only am I the oldest kid in my family, but I also am going to a school that's not traditional in the sense that if I asked a counselor for help on applying, nobody really knew what to say to me because not very many kids apply to art schools. So I had to navigate a lot of things by myself, and it did work out for me in the end, but it was hard and I had to take an extra long time trying to figure out where I would fit in and what kind of things that I had to give myself in order to be successful. An example of this is that I designed a course about film studies that I'm just taking with a teacher in the school, and I did that so that it would show that, when I'm applying for my school that I'm going to next year, I'm not walking in completely blind. On film, I do know what's going on, but the school didn't offer that to me. I had to do it myself. I think the root of the problem is all students thinking that if they don't go to one of the prestigious schools around here or just in general, that they're not going to be successful. And that's something that I've noticed, and it's just been a problem because a lot of the people that I know that are very successful haven't gone to the best schools, but they made everything work out in the end, and they've been very successful. And I think that we put education that's not college or that's not going somewhere great and expensive down because you don't want to see a bunch of kids leaving your high school that aren't going to college, but at the same time you can't put those people down because they're going into something that they want to do. And college isn't always the right path for everybody, and neither is conventional college education. I think as students, we just have to be more understanding of other people that aren't going into the same things that you might be. I often have been told that I'm too smart for film school, which is really frustrating because I don't want to work in an office, and I couldn't see myself as a doctor or a scientist or an engineer. But I could see myself working in film, and I don't think that I'm dumb because of that. And if you're doing what you want, then you're not wrong. I think as a whole, we need to be more understanding towards people who are going into something that's not conventional. As in, we need to be more accepting and more understanding, and we need to learn more about it. I think that if people of any age just knew more about different methods of education, then everybody would benefit. Because like my mom says, if everybody liked apple pie, they wouldn't make cherry. And if everybody is going into the same traditional fields, then you wouldn't have the diversity that we do have in our world. Nothing that you're interested in is wrong, and nothing that you want to pursue when your future is wrong. Getting put down for something that you want to do and it's so unconventional and nobody's ever heard of it before is something that happens a lot, and there's really nothing you can do about it except for just be confident in yourself. And if you fake confidence for a long enough time, then you will feel eventually like a truly confident person, and you'll become okay with your situation. And just because you're not going into something that is so conventional and just so widely accepted doesn't mean that it's not important as well.